The following episode of Panek in the Region is brought to you by
Albert's Diamond Jewelers, the Midwest premier jewelry destination. Visit them at albertsjewelers.com. See ya at Albert's.
Hey everyone, Tony Panek here. This is Panek in the Region. I'm here today in Highland, Indiana to check out their newest antique mall. And no, it's not just Highland's antique mall. It's not just the region's antique mall. It's not even the Midwest's antique mall. No, it's America's antique mall. Let's check it out. Need a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers lunchbox? They have it here. Need an old-timey phone? They have it here. Yes, give me President Hoover, please. Pronto. Need a Playboy from 1966? They have it here. Talking with manager Melanie McKenzie. Melanie, the first thing I notice when I walk in is the scope of the building. How big is this place?
Sure, we are 55,000 square feet.
55,000 square feet, and you guys have a ton of antiques here, but it's not just antiques, correct?
Correct. A lot more than just antiques. New, old, a little bit of everything.
America's Antique Shop, I know there's one in Florida, and now there's one in Highland here. How did that come to be?
Sure. So America's Antique Mall came to be several years ago in Florida, and one of our owners actually has some family not too far from the Indianapolis area. And I think they spotted this location before the owners, and once they took a peek at it, they knew it was a winner.
A winner you have on your hands here. And it's not just the antiques and the collectibles and merchandise. Shopping, you get famished shopping. You have a cafe just for that case in general. Tell me about the cafe.
Yeah, absolutely. Eatery 41 is open 6 days a week from 10 to 6. They are closed on Mondays. The mall is open 7 days a week from 10 to 7. Eatery 41 is ran by Rod McKenzie, and he offers sandwiches, salad, soups, and beverages, some snacks, a little bit of everything.
You're now with the owner-operator of the cafe at America's Antique Mall, also married to Melanie here, Rod. Now, Rod, Melanie was telling us a little about the cafe. You know, people shop, they drop, then they need something to eat and drink, and this is where they stop by. But what are some of the hot sellers you got here?
So we're pretty much known for our coffee, and the coffee we sell is from Just Be Coffee Roaster out of Munster. One of the big things that I push for is to provide local beverages, local food. I like to have relationships with local companies, so the opportunity to partner with a local coffee roaster is fantastic for me.
Coffee, I could always use some coffee, but I'm looking at the menu here. Coffee, but you have grilled cheese sandwiches, chicken salad sandwiches, tomato basil wraps, avocado toast. Really, I mean, some things you wouldn't even think about at a traditional cafe. They're here in America's Antique Mall.
Yeah, we have a lot of guests that expect a hot dog and a sloppy Joe, and that's really not what we're about. Not saying there's anything wrong with that, but that's just not what we're about. We like to provide fresh local food items. The drinks are, a big push for ours with the coffee drinks. I provide Filbert's sodas, which is out of Chicago. They're located like 2 blocks away from the Sox Park, so it's kind of a cool offering that we provide, Filbert soda.
You know, I haven't even been shopping yet, but I feel like I need a beverage. Thanks, Rod.
Absolutely.
I know some places I do know from the past of vendors I know personally here. These are all local folks, pretty much.
Absolutely. We do have a majority of local that have been doing this sort of industry for quite a long time. And we do have, our furthest vendor is actually in Ohio. 6 hours it takes them to get here. We have a few vendors from Indianapolis. We have quite a few vendors from the Chicagoland area and up north towards Wisconsin.
Great thing about being a vendor is you could stay with your booth, but you don't feel obligated to stay here because you guys are kind of much watching over it.
Mm-hmm. No, our vendors are not required to be here at all. I have an amazing staff that runs the store, and you just need to come, make your booth look beautiful, and then head home, and we do the rest.
Now, I know I'm putting you on a spot here. Do you have a favorite booth here currently, or do you love them all equally?
I love them all equally, all 268 booths. We have over 400 showcases and a handful of open shelves as well. And each booth is so different that it would definitely be hard to pick a favorite.
Why do you think people love coming here so much? Because I drive by, it's packed, not just on the weekends, but pretty much every day. A lot of people are looking around. What do you think people love about antiquing and just collecting in general?
The thrill of the hunt. Some shoppers will let us know the specific item they're looking for, and maybe we can guide them in the right direction. Others don't want to be told. They want it to be a surprise when they turn the corner. I think it's great because you can get out of the cold weather since we opened in the winter. And then when you are shopping for a while, you get hungry, march on over, get a snack, then go back shopping. So I think because we're so large and it is such a wide variety to choose from, I think that's why it's been such a big hit.
It's one of those things, too. If you come once, you got to come back again because there's always something different. I mean, holiday items constantly are being changed out by different vendors. You can't just come once. You got to keep coming back.
Absolutely. We have been open since Black Friday of last year, so just shy of 4 months, and we have quite a list of regular shoppers. We not only know their name, we know their collections. They've showed us pictures of their collections at their home, and I feel each week, each month, that will just be growing, the regulars, for sure.
I feel like your booth space is pretty filled up, but you still have some items if people want to kind of contact you to sell in the shelf space, they could do that.
Absolutely. We have a vendor application at americasantiquemall.com. Choose the Highland, Indiana location, and we have some shelving for rent, but our booth spaces are on, they're full, and they're on a waiting list now.
Just looking at everything and all the nooks and crannies. When people come in here, do they have a most requested item? Like, boy, I really want that. Or is there a most purchased item here?
Absolutely. I would say the past couple months have been records, furniture, and a lot of people come in looking for something just so unique that no one else has, and a little bit of everything in between.
I even saw an 1800s ironing board, which is pretty neat. I mean, really anything is here.
Anything and everything. 1800s ironing board. I think you said you saw the giant alien we have in a booth. We have some major skull collectors with creepy skulls and eyes bulging out everywhere. There's a little bit of everything for sure.
Man, oh man, you get a good workout walking around America's Antique Mall. Lucky for me, I'll never get lost though, because I have a map right here. How convenient. And the cool thing is on the back of it, America's Antique Mall Treasure Hunt Bingo. Now let's see, where's that 1927 vintage piggy bank? I'll find it. Come out for some awesome antiques, some cool collectibles, and much more. Until next time, take care, everybody. I think it was this way.